I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to you for unwavering support of the Ukrainian people. We also heard your speech in the parliament these days. And also thank you for your time coming here and to support Surrey Stands with Ukraine. And thank you for showing the power of leadership and community. My first question is, what drew you to support this particular charity, Surrey Stands with Ukraine?
Well, I was coming to Epsom Newell to support Helen Maguire, who's the new MP, new Liberal Democrat MP for Epsom and Newell, in her campaigns, and she told me about this amazing organisation. And she's now our defence spokesperson. And her office is in this building. So it all came together, the desire to look at this amazing organisation, and organisations actually. There's organisations helping refugees, not just from Ukraine, but from Syria, from Afghanistan and so on. And then this amazing organisation just absolutely bowled me over, Surrey Stands with Ukraine, who've been working from almost the outset of the war for 2 years now, coming in, some of them every day. Some people have been running marathons, baking cakes, working here, getting medical supplies, getting supplies for people who've got mobility problems, getting these amazing gas stoves and power banks and torches, because people who are sheltering from Russian air raids say these are what they need when the power goes off and they can't cook. This is practical help being delivered by volunteers here in Surrey, and I'm so proud of them. Just amazing.
Why do you think that these winter survival aids are so important for Ukrainians in these challenging times?
Well, Ukrainians have been asking for these, and it's amazing that this incredible organisation is now supplying them, raising the money. These kits cost £50 each, but if you are sheltering with your family and the power goes off, you need to cook a hot meal. You need the lights when the lights go off to be able to go to the toilet or the bathroom or something like that. You need to be able to power up your mobile phone so you can talk to your friends and family, so the kids can play. This is meeting the needs of those brave Ukrainian people, and we've just got to keep doing more of it, because our Ukrainian friends deserve it.
Yeah, thank you. Today, you personally join Surrey Stands with Ukraine team in packing these winter survival aids. Could you please share your experience?
Well, my experience is of the volunteers. Apparently there's over 50 volunteers here doing different things all the time, and they get the compassion and support from local people who give money and resource too. I'm just so incredibly inspired by them, and I just want to thank them, and I want to say to anyone who's watching this or listening to this, please come and help them. Spread the word. Surrey does stand with Ukraine, and they're an organisation that deserves our support, because they are helping other people who deserve our support, namely Ukrainians.
What was the most impressive, inspiring story or information you had about Surrey Stands with Ukraine?
Well, I heard quite a lot. I'll give you one example. There's a great volunteer called Anne, who's, shall we say, getting on in life, but she's run a load of marathons. She's run 2 marathons to raise money for Ukraine. Isn't that fantastic? But there's so many other people here. The English lessons that have been given to Ukrainian refugees, so they can contribute, because they want to contribute to our society, and that is so great. These gas stoves and power banks and torches are just, I didn't know what to expect, and I'm just bowled over by them.
What was your reaction when you found out that community and charity, Surrey Stands with Ukraine, raised the funds for fire engine to Ukrainians?
Actually, you're quite right. It's the fire engine that's probably the most amazing story. First of all, I didn't know you could get a second-hand fire engine for £50,000. But imagine finding that fire engine, raising that money, and then making sure it got out to places that it was needed. And it's very sad that it's needed, but the fact that people here in Epsom are understanding what is needed and then meeting that need, it really is brilliant.
And what role do you see for members of the Parliament of the UK and the public officials in supporting Ukraine and also supporting such communities as charities as Surrey Stands with Ukraine and support their work?
Oh, there's many things we need to do. First of all, we've got to thank and support the volunteers who are doing all this work, and they deserve our support and recognition. I think if you talk to Ukrainian refugees, there's a whole set of issues around housing, around visas, enabling them to contribute as they want to. I have a Ukrainian guest, and they're a medical graduate. They want to work in an NHS, and there are too many barriers for them to do that. So let's help our Ukrainian friends to make the contribution they want to make by sorting out the housing, sorting out the visas, sorting out some of the nonsense bureaucracy that they are facing. And then, of course, and I think our Ukrainian refugee friends here would feel this, we need to stand with Ukraine. I had the huge honour of meeting President Zelensky when he came and addressed both houses of Parliament, and there is a leader of a country that is fighting for its very survival. They deserve our support to the end, and I believe they can win. I believe Ukraine can win, but it'll only win if we stand with them the whole way and are as generous as we possibly can be.
Yeah, and could you please just give a motivated message to all the volunteers and donors for keep supporting Ukraine?
First, a huge thank you for what you've done. I mean, it is brilliant what you've already done. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Please do it. Keep doing it, though, because unfortunately it's needed. And let's dream of the day when it's no longer needed anymore, where Ukraine wins, Russia is repelled, and Ukraine can rebuild itself. And when that moment comes, we need to stand with Ukraine even more. We need to help it reconstruct its country and be a friend to Ukraine in the years and decades ahead.
A huge thank you for standing with Surrey Stands with Ukraine and with Ukrainians. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.